Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to take a minute, if I could ask a couple follow-ups, because what you've said really is a concern to me, particularly in the region where I come from, southwestern Pennsylvania, with our rivers, but also the aquifers. And just starting to have some drilling in the Pittsburgh airport area, you know, some of the information that we get is that these things aren't happening. And to have the department say the same thing is a little bit of a concern, because I look at our job as to holding our departments accountable to make sure that they do protect our citizens. And so the fact that you've highlighted that that hasn't been the case is very important, and I want to commend you for doing that. The instances of the well contamination, were they all related to unconventional well drilling? Was that strictly what you were doing with your audit?
We were looking specifically at that issue,
okay.
yes.
And what were some of the reasons then, once you kind of caught them, I guess, in the Pittsburgh office, that they gave for not being totally straightforward with you, I guess, is...
So I'm going to tell you point blank, we did not get an adequate reason of why the Williamsport office was so spot on and the Pittsburgh office was not. I have yet to this point, and I was, you know, I say yet to this point, meaning when we completed our audit, I did not get a sufficient answer to that question. That's why I continue to raise that when I talk about this audit, of that being such a glaring problem.
Because they will be coming in front of us, right? And I want to ask them those specific questions. Is it staffing? Is it we were not doing our job?
I mean, at the end of the day, look, it comes down to staff doing their job, because the laws are not different in Williamsport as opposed to Pittsburgh. So it's obviously a staffing issue. But I think it is an entirely fair question as to why those discrepancies existed and what is being done to fix it.
Because as we go through this process on whether or not there should be a severance tax. You know, we heard, well, we don't want to do what they do in West Virginia because they weren't drilling there. Well, we had a meeting a couple weeks ago. They are drilling now in West Virginia, and they have a higher tax than we do. So, well, why are you drilling there? I didn't think you wanted to do it because there was a higher tax. Well, their regulations aren't as tough as ours. Well, now I'm hearing maybe we're not even enforcing those. So that's a little bit of a concern, and I want to thank you again for bringing that to our attention.
Thank you, Representative.